Let's get scary. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Rocker back with another banging reaction video. Yeah, I like a girl. She is kind of nice. The booty kind of ripe, so I'm gonna have to bite, scratch that. Matter of fact, I think I like boys.
I've been doing this for about 8 months, and I want to be clear that I'm not stupid about it. I know the risks.
What you do?
I've read
Hold on, that's a raggedy room. I know what I'm talking about. Room messy too. Hold on.
every safety guide, watched every video, and taken every precaution there is to take. Fake name, no face, no location data in any file I upload, separate phone, separate email.
I think it's the OnlyFans situation, the way she's doing these precautions. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right.
No, separate everything. None of my friends even know. My family doesn't know.
Hold on, turn the lights down. I'm not watching this in the light. It's dark as hell outside. Hold on. I hope you guys can see me, but let's get this.
I run it completely isolated from my actual life, and I do it from my apartment because I'm a homebody who barely leaves, and it works for me.
She says she's a homebody, she's a homebody. She is a homebody if she says she's a homebody. Not all the time, girls don't get offended. But if she says she's a homebody, 99% of the time, she's a hoe prolly.
And it was working fine until it wasn't. His username was something.
I told you. I knew it was some OnlyFans shit, right? This is, yeah, the same thing.
Random. Numbers and letters. Nothing memorable. He subscribed about 3 months before everything happened, and for the first month he was completely normal. Tipped well.
She ain't bad enough to be doing OnlyFans, hold on. But I subscribe, yes.
Messaged regularly. Nothing that set off any alarm. I have maybe 40 regulars, and he just became one of them. I responded.
These OnlyFans girls be getting paid. She's the underground one, 40 regulars. Let's see, I'm gonna do we're doing the maths on this. We are doing the maths on this, hold on. 40 regulars, okay. So let's say 40 regulars a month. And they all pay like a cool 10 a week. There's some donations, but it's definitely more, What? For nothing? And it's definitely more than that. I was lowballing the fuck out of that. Them OnlyFans people, if you subscribe to OnlyFans, bro, you're down bad as fuck. These niggas be paying crazy money. I'm talking crazy money.
Responded to his messages in a friendly and professional way. Kept it on the platform.
I'm thirsty. Hold on.
And never gave anything real. The messages got more personal gradually enough that I didn't notice the shift happening. Looking back now, I can map it exactly, but in real time, it just felt like a regular getting more comfortable, which they all do eventually. He started messaging every day. Long ones. Detailed. The kind that...
Man, you gotta be deprived of every type of touch, like romance. I don't even think this is like a romance thing. I think this nigga genuinely just doesn't talk to humans. I feel like if you talk to real people in real life, there's no way you can become like this. And if you... I saw a jacket that would look... Oh, okay.
Take time to write. He talked about me like he knew me in a specific way. Not the parasocial thing where subscribers convince themselves of a connection, something more grounded than that. More certain.
I ain't gonna pause.
Then one Tuesday, he sent me a message that made me put my phone down and sit there.
Damn! Hold on, shawty. Yeah.
He described my apartment. Not directly. I know where you live. It was more just a casual comment about who you imagine I decorated. And every single detail he listed was correct. The color of my walls, which I had never shown. The fact that I had plants by the window, which I had never shown. The general layout, which I had also never shown. All of it was wrapped in this breezy tone, like he was just guessing and being playful. Haha, aren't I perceptive? I sat there on my couch and read it like 4 times. I went back through 3 months of messages and started pulling out every detail he dropped that I brushed off as coincidence or lucky observation.
She's getting stalked. This man probably in a corner of her room like bees. He's probably going crazy. I don't even want to say what he's doing. She's definitely getting stalked, bro. You gotta check all the mirrors in your crib, the lights. You gotta check bugs and stuff, bro. Cameras be fitting in anything these days.
There were more than I expected. A reference to the sound of traffic outside my window that matched my street specifically.
Oh, nah, this
comment about my delivery schedule that was accurate. Casual mention of the pharmacy 2 blocks away, like it was a known shared fact between them.
You know what's making me really uncomfortable about this dude? It's the way he's doing it so playfully. He's not just saying, oh yeah, I saw you the other day. He's not doing that. He's going, yeah, I saw someone that looked like you. They're wearing exactly what you're wearing today. They live exactly where you live. And I know what's in their crib. He's weird as fuck.
Yes. I barely leave my apartment. I go out maybe twice a week for quick errands, in and out. I thought about the last 2 weeks and counted the times I'd left and then went back through his messages from that same period and felt the floor drop out from under me. Every time I had left my apartment, he had something in this next message that proved he'd seen me. Not explicitly and never directly, always wrapped in that same playful certainty.
Saw a girl today wearing a yellow raincoat. Oh. It's over. It's over.
Comment about the weather that day, a reference to the color of my jacket, once a specific detail about the way I'd been walking that he framed as a dream he'd had.
Hold up, I'm thirsty.
Just slipped it in there like it was nothing. He had been outside my building multiple times, watching me leave and come back and never saying anything, just following it.
Hold on, off topic. I'm gonna put you guys on real quick. See the little cinnamon buns? You get the little cinnamon buns. You put that hoe in the air fryer, like 3 minutes.
It away and dropping into messages like little gifts he was leaving for me to find. I had never shown my face on my platform, not once, not even partially. He knew what I looked like anyway. I called the police that night and filed a report and gave them everything I had. Screenshots, a timeline, all of it. The officer I spoke to was thorough and took it seriously and explained that without a verified identity, there wasn't much they could act on immediately, but that they'd flag it and follow up. The account was under a fake name with an untraceable...
Hold on, I got a new mic. Hold on. I've got to say. ASMR?
Let's get a job.
Is that like ASMR? Shut up. Just watch the video.
Payment method. I stopped posting that same night and went completely dark.
Damn! Put your glasses back on.
I didn't log in, didn't check messages, just shut it all down and told myself distance and silence would handle it. That he'd move on. Then without new content and without responses, he'd lose interest and disappear. For 3 weeks, nothing happened, and I started to breathe again. It was a Wednesday night, maybe 11, and I was on my couch watching something when I heard footsteps stop outside my door. People stop outside doors in apartment buildings all the time. It's normal. I looked up from my show and listened and didn't hear anything else and went back to watching. Then came the knock. 3 knocks. Not hard. Almost gentle, actually.
You ain't expecting nobody, someone knocking on your door late at night, you better take your ass to sleep. There's nothing there for you.
The kind you do if you're trying to not disturb neighbors. I muted my show and sat there. I wasn't expecting anybody. I never have people over. Nobody comes to my door at 11 on...
Hey, girl. What you got back there?
Bro, what's wrong with him? Something wrong with this nigga, bro.
Wednesday. I went to the peephole. The man in the hallway is average.
What? Bro, back up. Coolly. Man, I wish somebody would smile at my door like that. He looking like these. I wish somebody would. That's a joke. If you see this, please don't do that, man. I'm sweet as hell, man. I ain't gonna do anything with you. Just please don't do that.
And plain looking. Somewhere in his late 20s or early 30s, I guess. I didn't recognize him at all. He was smiling at the door, with that slight performative quality of someone who was aware of being observed. He was holding something against his chest, but I couldn't make out what it was from the peephole angle. I didn't say anything. I just stood there looking at him, and he stood there smiling at the door.
Bro, she is brave as hell, man. I'm a big ass black guy, and yo, if somebody's at my door smiling at me at the night, bro, what? That's terrifying. That's terrifying. And she just kind of chill with it. Look at this man's face. Look at this man's face. Look at his face.
Then he leaned in close to the door and said my name.
Oh, nah, he leaning forward, bro. He really getting up in that.
My real name, not my platform name.
I genuinely just got a shiver down my freaking spine, bro.
My actual full name in a conversational tone. Like we were
Hold up, I'm thirsty. Been drinking a normal time, can't lie.
old friends and he was just stopping by. He said he wasn't going to be long, that he just wanted to meet me properly, and that he felt like we already knew each other so well and it seemed so silly to keep pretending otherwise. His voice was completely calm and pleasant the whole time. No aggression in it, which somehow made it worse than aggression would have been. Then he laughed a little and said he just wanted to
play. Nah, you better stop playing with me, bro. You giggling and shit. Nah, this ain't a joke, bro. You better stop playing with me. You got my door at night, smiling. You ain't even saying anything. You just going. You creepy as hell. You're a real life horror movie. Dudes like this are walking horror movies. How are you gonna be a human, but you're genuinely a demon? I don't get it.
I was already calling the police with my other hand. The dispatcher answered, and I whispered the situation, and she told me to stay on the line and stay away from the door and that somebody was coming. I stood in the middle of my living room with the phone to my ear and watched the shadow of his feet in the gap under.
Yo, you better get equipped. I'm talking about some Rambo type stuff, some knives. If this is in America, you guys probably got some blicks. You better be equipped, bro, because dude like this, he ain't letting no door stop him. He is not letting the door stop him. You better be equipped.
The door. He kept talking through the door the whole time, casual and unhurried, like he had nowhere to be. He referenced specific messages he'd sent me, things he said that he apparently been proud of, reciting them back like favorite lines.
Bro.
He talked about the times he'd seen me outside like they were fond memories.
What? Nah, man. People got way too much time. There's 24 hours in a day, and this is what this nigga's doing for probably 16 of those 24 hours. He could have made so much money. He could have probably gotten a girlfriend if he wasn't such a freaking weirdo. Look at this dude in the freaking alley. I know he just scurried back off into the bushes after. Ugh.
The pharmacy. The walk I'd taken around the block on a Sunday evening 2 weeks ago, and at the time I stood in my
door. Oh, no. You better stop smiling at me like that, bro. This dude is gonna... Yo, that door better be locked, bro, because this dude is genuinely scaring me. What? Look at this man's face.
And he'd been in the stairwell and I hadn't seen him. He'd been in my stairwell. He said my name one more time, softer, and then said he just wished I'd written back. Then the shadow under the door moved, and his footsteps went down the hallway, and I heard the stairwell door open and close. Police arrived about a few minutes later, and they swept the building and the surrounding block and found no one. The stairwell door at the ground level had been propped open with a small rock, done very carefully. Building security footage showed a figure in a hood entering through that door approximately 40 minutes before he knocked on mine. He'd been in the building for 40 minutes before he knocked. Standing somewhere in that building.
This man is camping! What do you mean? He raw dogged time for 40 minutes to knock on this girl's door? Hey man, don't be subscribing to OnlyFans, bro. This is what's gonna happen to you if you subscribe to OnlyFans. You're gonna be like this man. You don't wanna be like this man. Instead, subscribe to me, Young Racker. Nice. I missed to play one. This is embarrassing now.
In the dark for 40 minutes before he decided it was time. The case is open.
Did you subscribe? I wasn't joking. That wasn't a joke. Go ahead. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
I haven't found him. I moved out the following week and I'm staying with my cousin right now while I figure out my next step. I think about him standing in the stairwell the day I grabbed my delivery from the doorway. How close was he? How I stood there for maybe 30 seconds in my doorway looking at my phone, yet he was right there in the dark and I had no clue. I just wanted to play, he said. Hear that
Oh, yo, stop doing those cuts, bro. This man's face is horrifying. I don't like this dude's face, bro.
in my head a lot still. I don't think I'm going to stop hearing it for a while.
That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a pretty short reaction. I just wanted to get something out to be more consistent in my videos and all that. But I think the quality's improved a little bit more. I don't think I had a mic last time I made a video. Yeah, but this short was genuinely terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Because the fact that people genuinely think like this, like, yeah, it's fiction, but it's not fiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do this in real life, and people are like victims of this in real life. There's some real weirdos and creeps out there, man. Remember to lock your doors, stay safe. Try not to be out too late if you don't have to be. And if you are, be with multiple people, especially if you're a girl. You know how these widows be out here. But if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, comment, join the Rack fam. Appreciate you for watching this vid. Peace.
Don't you know what you're stepping back? You sure we got the clue how bad this we go? Don't you know?